All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we officially joined the rebellion, went out, tried to secure some support from these villages over here. Sadly, one of them was destroyed before we got there. Then we went out and met another rebel group who being led by Beowulf and Billy the Kid. And now Billy has joined us so that way their pet demonic beast can go back and forth with like messages and whatnot so we can coordinate. Because there were reasons why the beast couldn't get our scent. And yeah, now I don't actually remember what we left off about to do. I think we were about to just go back to the hideout, right? I'm pretty sure? Or the stronghold? Hey, Meridaki Gogeta. I think we were just about to go back to the stronghold. I think. Eyes of a monster. So, mystic eyes, probably? Oh, I remember now, right, it left off, with someone infiltrating someone's dream. Ah, gotcha, this is your dream, eh? Pain that grows more terrible with each passing moment. Unfathomable bewilderment, fear that threatens to swallow you whole. And above all, complete and utter loathing for the soldiers who look down at you in scorn. In an instant, my pain turned to pleasure, and I vowed I would kill them all myself. Yes, there was never a time I did not hear this voice. Not that Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Alexei, Papa, or Mama ever noticed. I could always hear this voice, whether I was playing a prank or climbing a tree. But I also knew it wasn't anything like a guardian angel. If it was, I wouldn't be dead right now. Maybe. Even when I only had seconds left to live, all he did was stare at me. He was a creature of fantasy, summoned by my desire to kill those who had wronged me. A monster with mystic eyes who only appears to Romanovs who were born with the ability to see him. The soldiers hacked my body to pieces, then they burned me and buried my ashes. Okay, so this is Anastasia's dream, then. Even as my clothes were stripped off, my body chopped to pieces, and my ashen remains planted in the ground, I was still conscious enough to understand what was happening. Oh, that's nice. Not. And that is why I made certain those soldiers would never again enjoy a moment of peace. I am Oh! Death is too good for you. No, you're going to live in fear for the rest of your lives. I, Vi, will always be watching you. Watching. I will forever pass judgment on your sins. I will forever see to your punishment. I will always be watching until the day you die. Could you not? Sounds rather voyeuristic. Sounds kind of perverted. Always. Could you maybe not do that? That'd be great. Damn it, gray skies, a world without light. I've never known anything else. Okay. I had that way wrong last time. No, that was Caddick seeing her past, I guess.
Did I wake you?
I wasn't sleeping. I was just dreaming.
Is there a difference?
Huge. It's the difference between your mind being shut off and your mind changing gears. Dreams have long since abandoned my sleep, and now I no longer need sleep. You're still human, right? So I very much doubt that. That sounds just like it is with servants. So it's the occasion. Something happened?
We received a report from the opportunity. We sent out to the frontier. It didn't have much to say, but...
It did mention that they had burned down one of the rebel army's storehouses. That should make things more difficult for them.
And then there's the servants who aren't with the rebels. We should figure out what to do about them soon, before they think to challenge the Tsar's glory.
We should be able to handle them together. The Metropolitan can take care of things here in the meantime. Then it's a date. No.
I'll go get ready.
What do you need to get ready for? Just go like that. Caddick, you... Buddy. You really don't know how to treat your servants, do you? You're supposed to send me off with a smile. Yeah, you... silly. Lay off. I'm all about efficiency. There's no other way an ordinary guy like me could ever catch up to a genius. The only way to beat someone who understands efficiency at a practical level is to dream up something even more efficient. I see. In that case, come help me get ready. That'll be more efficient than simply waiting around. Yeah. And stop answering me like some lazy soldier. It makes me feel like cursing you. Do it. Curse him. Curse his family. Alright, Anastasia. So what is it you want my help with? I want you to help me choose which coat I should wear. Bruh. Caddick's got it tough in his own way, huh? What an innocent, heartwarming sight. Yeah, I guess. It was like watching them dance a waltz on top of the thinnest of ice,
where one crack could send them tumbling into the abyss. I guess it just goes to show that the Grand Duchess is a good match for our timid Caddick.
A boy weakened by his reluctance to give up on anything, and a girl empowered after giving up everything, huh? They are quite the pair. Each makes up for the other's shortcomings. Even I can't think of a servant and master that are better suited to each other. Which is why you really should stop stirring them up just for your amusement, Koyanskia. As the Tsar's aide, I can't overlook this any longer.
Oh my, I didn't know you were so patriotic.
Does it pain you to see your beloved homeland so messed up?
Probably. Well, lucky for you, I was just thinking it's time I was on my merry little way anyway.
I've already said hello to the Chaldeans, and I've confirmed that the Tsar is coming along nicely.
So since there's no work left for me to do here, I'll be moving on to my next assigned destination. Especially since Lord Wodheim has apparently gone and sent out Miss High and Mighty Canis too. By all means. Your preferred forms of entertainment are nowhere to be found in Russia anyway. There are no humans desperately fighting for their survival here. Not a single person you'd enjoy trampling all over. No matter how you look at it, this lost belt is utterly devoid of hope for the future. Yes, so it would seem. That's the one part that's truly a shame. Well, I best be on my way. No point sticking around a barren land with no money to be made after all.
I see you travel light. Oh yes, would you like me to pray for your safe travels?
No, thank you. I have a feeling
your prayers would only bring about the opposite of what they sought. Yeah, probably. Honestly, probably.
Well, here's to doing business again. Remember when you want to get rich at others' expense, or want to be happy no matter who else it might hurt? Make sure to call NFF Services. We make all those sorts of dreams come true. What a little cruel-hearted fox. Rats, I believe she called them. It takes one to know one, as the saying goes. You should learn to be mindful of the dangers that line your path, Koyonskia. As things stand now, you may as well be a rat fleeing a sinking ship. So he has faith in us that we'll come out on top? Or something? Okay. Eyes of a Monster Node 2. Connecting. Mama. Yeah, let's see. There should be a Berserker with. No. I want the bond point increase. Let's see. I guess I can go with Castoria. Yeah. Because yeah, both Creamhild and Say are both pretty close to their next bond levels. Yeah. 16 and 17 KOA, respectively. And Draco's still at like 100. Oh no, she's under 100. Oh, I didn't even realize. 77.5. Okay. She's getting there. She's getting there. Actually, I keep forgetting. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it. Let's put her back at 3rd Ascension. Yeah, well, that was a productive chat. Nice to get some good news for a change. Alright, Billy, you take it from here. Sure thing, Belle. Hope we meet again down the road. Where are you off to, Billy? Oh, I'll be riding with them. Beowulf will be running the show from now on. What, you're joining the Rebel Army? Sure am. I know you don't hold humans in high esteem, but there's heaps more to them than you think. Servant to know, I'm still just a good old-fashioned human. Suits me just fine to rebel with the rest. See you around. Alright. So there was at least one Yaga who wasn't always trying to usurp Billy. at least one. 2 days after setting off on their journey. Huh? Shan Shan's trying to tell us something. It seems there are demonic beasts nearby. Are you ready, Paxi? Yeah, I know the deal. Time for some fresh meat. Hey, that could be your catchphrase. Yeah, it's pretty catchy. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. Well, they ain't exactly delicious, but there's plenty of meat on them. Alright, we'll say we rustle up some grub for the Rebel Army. Sounds good, Billy, sounds good. I'm always down for some meat. Pause. Oh man, okay. Alright, let's do... Sure. So would it be like Via? Via? Like V and then Y? Or something like that? No? Ow. Damn. Got beef with the dragon.
Hmm. I didn't. So did you just not say the Y? Is it just V?
やります。我が舌を喜ばせろ。
Nice, Draco, nice. Hmm.
よかろう。
Might just do a full combo.
望みを声にせよ。
Yeah.
我が舌を喜ばせろ。世の行く手は阻めぬ。歌え、インビディア。よいか。舌が濡れる。望みを声にせよ。よかろう。了解。ロササンビス。白兵戦行きます。
Oh boy, no Draco on here. That's okay. Okay, we'll target this first, I guess. Get one of these out of the way. Maybe I don't know if Castoria will do enough damage on her own to kill this front one, but we'll see.
もちろんやります。
I probably wouldn't crit anyway, even if I did the full combo to get to plus 20. Yeah, we'll just try and go for raw damage. Maybe? Yes, okay. Alright, we got Draco's up. Good, 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 good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Should... Yeah, we're good. Okay. Noble Phantasm should kill that one, then the extra attack will hit the other one, and then one more turn. Probably. You know, I know the best extra skill or append skill is usually the extra Noble Phantasm, but you know, sometimes having the because I for Draco I ended up putting it on the extra attack damage. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it works out quite well. Okay. Even if it's not ideal, but quite handy at times. Alright, we got meat. You guys are all gonna have some too, right? Well, servants ain't really gotta eat. But if there's enough to go around, I'll have myself a bite. But the real silver dollar is the alcohol you have with stewed meat. I know how you feel. I would love some cider myself. Cider, huh? I'm partial to bourbon myself. Tequila ain't bad either. Of course, back in our village, I'd brew just about anything I had on hand. I've heard there's different kinds of alcohol, but I've only ever had the one kind. What do the others taste like? Alright. Most of what y'all got to drink just straight up vodka with no kind of flavor to it, yeah?
I still got a bit of the last batch I distilled. Care for a nip? Sure, I'll give it a shot. That's good, really good. No, it does taste a little weak. Actually, this here's about as strong as it gets back home. Guess you Yaga really can't hold your drink. A little too well, if you ask me.
Hey, yo, is there a story behind that? Or is it just a Russians drink a lot joke? Stereotype.
We should be there soon.
I can't see what else what Paxi would mean by that.
No signal fire. It seems things kept running fine even though we were gone for quite a while. We're back. Open the gate.
Welcome back, boss.
I see you've returned. I have some good news. Another servant by the name of Billy the Kid has agreed to join us.
Can't get drunk enough to forget the pain. Oh. Well, that's that's a bit sad. That's but you know, I guess that makes sense. Damn. Poor Paxi.
Howdy. You must be Vic Brown. Billy the Kid. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I must greet you with some bad news. What happened?
Oh, what is it?
We're on the verge of running out of food altogether.
Well, good thing we, killed some demonic beasts on the way, huh?
Good thing, we just happened to gather some before coming back. Even if it's not, but probably not enough to feed the entire stronghold, but... You know, anything helps, I imagine. Probably. Hopefully. Becoming those who pilfer. Oh boy. That's not good. Yeah, sure, we'll use Miu, why not? Alright. So I guess some of the rebels are gonna turn to banditry and like leave here and try and we'll see. This area stopped receiving food from the capital a long time ago. The capital also lays first claim to any demonic beasts the hunters catch here. That's fucked up.
That's why these Yaga had no choice but to revolt. It was the only choice if they wished to survive. Securing a food supply was our most important order of business as well. It was simply not possible to grow enough grain to feed everyone. So we worked together with other villages to hunt demonic beasts and share their meat. And that was enough to get by, at least until now. Why did this food supply suddenly run out? The rebel army simply grew faster than we expected. There are more mouths to feed now.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. It's like, where are they growing grain? Maybe they have a sort of... I don't even know. I was gonna say greenhouse, but like, where... I guess if you dig deep enough into the snow, you'll find dirt eventually that you can dig up. I guess. But... Oh.
We have no right, to turn anyone away after all. A lot of youngsters around here. Ever occur to you to turn them away, Adelante? No. Their mothers and fathers have all vowed to fight to ensure their children don't go hungry. That system where the weak are left behind to die is precisely what they wish to fight against. As such, the rebel army is honor-bound to keep children alive. Can't say you're being exactly objective about all this, are you? No. Hell yeah, that's great. Sure, I'm glad I decided to sign on with y'all.
No, hiccups, don't start.
That aside, even as matters stand, our food reserves should have been sufficient to keep us fed for some time.
Yeah, but somebody... You're not gonna name names here, okay? Somebody went out and destroyed our, food storage, storehouses. So it's rude.
Ah, you mean that storehouse? Storehouse? It should be alright to tell you now. We had a hidden storehouse that only a select few of our members knew about. You're speaking in the past tense. I'm gonna venture a guess that ain't around no more. Ah, that's right. We were storing roughly 30% of all our food there. When our stronghold's reserves fell low enough, we would restock them from the storehouse, but now... Now that storehouse is gone, huh? Indeed, I'm told the Opportunity found our Yaga as they were carrying food out. They then burned down the storehouse and killed everyone there. They burned it down? The Opportunity have no need for food. No matter how much the rest of the country is starving, they'll always favor the Tsar's glory above all else. I see. Then they are almost certainly Ivan the Terrible's noble phantasm, as we suspected. But then how could he maintain his noble phantasm for all hours of the day like this?
To do so would consume an incredible amount of magical energy.
No, that can't be right. The law of equivalent exchange simply wouldn't allow for that. Ah, my apologies. First we need to resolve our food supply problem, don't we?
Then how's he doing it then? I guess we'll see.
This may be difficult for a human like you to understand, Ritsuka, but Yaga require a tremendous amount of food. You can starve very quickly. On average, a human can go as many as 7 days without food, as long as they have access to water. But a Yaga can only last without food for 3 days before they die of starvation. And on top of that, the average Yaga requires several times the calories per day as the average human. That is the plight every Yaga faces. If they are to survive in this frozen tundra, they must consume vast quantities of food.
I see. That does make sense. I apologize for this example, but it reminds me of a certain species of rat. This rat would need to eat constantly or it would burn too many calories and die on the spot. Man, that's a fucked up life.
Is that really the best example you could come up with? At any rate, with so many Yaga, we could dedicate all of our resources to hunting, and still not have enough food to feed them all. And we have precious little food left, before we run out entirely. Alright, how do we resolve this? I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but under the circumstances... we have no choice but to
Steal food from the Prozar city of Yaga Smolensk. Yaga Smolensk is situated some distance from both the frontier and the capital, and has relatively few opportunity guarding it. Isn't that,
you wanna steal food? And from my town?
I mean... it's kind of fucked up, but gotta do what you gotta do, right?
I see no alternative. Though I agree, it is the most distasteful move. I know that. But we must consider the children and elderly who cannot long survive without food. Even then, it's a catch-22. Should we devote all our food to them, our soldiers on the front lines will find themselves too weak to fight. Please understand, I know that this is one of the worst moves the rebel army could make. That's why I've chosen one of the cities most loyal to the Tsar. Further, we'll not be taking all of their food. We'll send as many soldiers as we're able, and attempt to negotiate to secure food. However, this time we'll not give them the option of refusal.
We will leave with the supplies we require, whether they agree or not. I mean, they did literally murder their neighbors and friends and shunned Paxi. So I mean, do I feel all that bad? Not really, TBH.
I only hope we can take just enough so that neither we nor they end up starving. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they've already got heaps of food stored away, but...
Yeah. They've also got a bunch of secret demonic beast hunting grounds they keep to themselves.
That's how they do things there. They don't just make sure they've got enough to eat. They always make a bundle by selling off the excess.
No wonder they have no problem sucking up to the opportunity. They never have to worry about starving. That's not how it seemed last time we were there. Methinks these people don't know what they're talking about.
They've got it made there, just as much as they do up in Yaga, Moscow.
Some Yaga they are. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Hey. You don't think you guys would do the same thing if you were in their position? None of them asked to be in that situation, and it still took everyone who lives there everything they had to build that city. It's not like they're all living it up either. Some of them couldn't hunt and ended up starving to death. Still, even having said all that, I bet it does sound like they've got it made compared to life in a village. But that doesn't mean they're bad guys, or that it's okay to do whatever you want to them. You from there or something? I was, before they kicked me out. I'm not gonna defend them.
And I'm not against stealing their food either.
But they're still Yaga, just like you and me. Don't forget that. Paxi's right.
I'll not have any harm come to the city's residents. We'll see if your soldiers, stick to that.
That was always the plan, but make doubly sure that all the
Soldiers know that.
If any one of you so much as touches a hair on a child's head,
I'll fill you with so many arrows you'll wonder when you became a hedgehog. You got it, ma'am. What's that? Right, yeah, they don't have... Right. They don't have animals. And I doubt what little knowledge of animals is left. I doubt a hedgehog made the cut. I think Paxi did mention cats and dogs before, but that's about it. Or some Yaga did. What's a hedgehog? Some kind of demonic beast? Don't worry about it.
right.
I forgot who I was talking to for a moment.
At any rate,
We'll take what we need to survive.
no more. If they think us evil for doing so, let them.
Our goal is to defeat Ivan the Terrible and to purge the opportunity from this world.
Once we do that, this frozen empire will finally see dawn. The tides of history will once again begin to move. Soldiers, take up your arms.
How many people were packed into this building? Those cheers sounded like there were a good number of them. Okay.
Good grief. They're left with no choice but to stage an uprising.
But then I think some of them starved to death. Besides, isn't this a welcome turn of events for us?
Guerrilla warfare is one thing, but we still have far too few soldiers to think about fighting the Opportunity head-on. As of now, the resistance movement consists of us, the rebel army, Avikabron, Miss Adelante, Billy, and Beowulf. Avikabron's golems may be something of an equalizing factor, but we still need at least one more capable ally. Maybe Kirei / Rasputin? Because he seemed kind of unenthused about how things are.
Paxi, are you okay with this? Yaga Smolensk is your hometown, right?
No, I'm fine with that. I'd already given up on it anyway. Besides, it sounds like the leader is gonna make sure our soldiers take it easy on them. I don't know if it will be that simple. Yeah, she can't control every single soldier at all times. Why not, Avikabron? I'm a servant. I still have my memories from my old life. I believe I know a little something about proper human history, as well as the history of this world. And the way I see it, I'm afraid there are very, very few instances in all of time, past and present, where plundering of this sort went off without a hitch. At worst, a squabble could lead to a full-blown massacre. That won't happen, right? A massacre?
But that's...
Oh, it's perfectly likely, Mash.
Even proper human history is chock full of people who are smarter than me, and more powerful than me, and heaps of them did miles worse than anything I ever even dreamed up. And I think you know that just as well as I do. Just as well as I do. And I know to a certainty that if I'd had that kind of power, I'd have done the same terrible things.
Yeah, it's reality, Mash. Good intentions notwithstanding, massacres can still occur. And this particular situation will be especially fraught with danger. First of all, the Yaga in Paxi's hometown, and the Yaga in the Rebel Army do not enjoy the same quality of life. And as we saw earlier, the Rebel Yaga resent them for choosing stability and for swearing fealty to the Tsar and his Opportunity. Yeah! We cannot be certain that this resentment will not transform this small raid into a massacre. I won't let that happen. I'm afraid that's a promise you cannot keep. What was that? What was that? A massacre is not always some sinister thing arranged by evil men who seek to murder the innocent. They are like brush fires, sparking and spreading out of control. Hoaxes, history, hatred, misinformation, suspicion, discrimination, disparity of wealth, pride, panic, propaganda. All of these things mixed together into a nightmare slurry. What's more, these things don't happen gradually, as in a proverbial slippery slope. It's more like a rock getting gently nudged off a cliff and it going tumbling down at Mach speed. Not obviously not literally Mach speed, but you know what I mean. What happens is that frustration and discontent continue to build to a breaking point until the tiniest spark causes a tremendous explosion. If we were on the defending side, it would simply be a matter of keeping the would-be victim safe. But as we are on the aggressor's side, that's not an option.
Then there's nothing we can do?
Damn it. I mean, it's not a guarantee it'll happen, but yeah, I at least want to keep the damage to a minimum. Yeah, we'll see if we can actually pull it off. Then we should focus all our efforts on defeating the Opportunity as swiftly as possible. And the worst possible scenario would be if the Opportunity and the Rebel Army
were to wage battle in the city with the residents caught in a crossfire. The rebels would assume the city's residents side with the Oprichniki, and the Oprichniki would think nothing of slaughtering residents to get to the rebels. That would leave no one willing or able to rescue the residents. Therefore, we must eliminate any factor that might lead to a massacre before it has a chance to cause the situation to escalate. Would that be acceptable, Master?
Yeah, but this... hopefully this plan works, Vikabron. It's probably our best chance at keeping casualties to a minimum, but, you know, even this might not work entirely.
Understood. In that case, I have a request to make. The rebel army still needs some time to prepare before leaving for the city. During that time, I'd like to gather as many materials as possible in order to build a wall.
A wall? Yeah, what do you need that for?
Indeed, a wall of golems.
Oh. To surround the Oprichniki? Before they can spread out into the city? Maybe? Okay. Let's do... Boom, boom, boom. Bada boom, boom, boom. Cream Hill, you gotta chill. Oh, if I wasn't trying to grind your bond level, you would not be in the front row. Yeah, you most definitely would not. Alright, hang on, let's buff everyone. Do I trust Miyu to do 8,500 damage? I kinda have to. We'll see. We'll see. I should have been more worried about Draco doing like 6,900 or whatever it was with the quick card. Ah, well. That's fine. I wanted a full screen wipe, but... Creamhild should do enough. Damn. Oh, it's for herself. I thought it'd be a buff for someone else. Okay. Come on, Creamhild. Nice. I was unsure with it having a defense up, but we good. No! Regicide. Alright. Nice. Come on, Miyu, get a crit, get a crit! You did crit, but you didn't kill it. Okay, well. Unforge. Well. Things don't always go as planned. For shame. 20? 20? Maybe 6. 20 enemies, huh? Let's do... without her buff, I don't think Creamhild will one hit, so may as well do... double Creamhild. Or... Or I could build. Nah.
捉えました。 切り伏せる。
Of course. Of course. Luck is never on my side. Well, okay. Well, that's not entirely true, but Alright, Creamheld, let's get you out. Give me Tonalico. Or Ash. However you want to call her. Let's get
そうはしゃがない。はしゃがない。
her buffs
仲間
on.
がいるのは良いことです。固くよかろう。
And this should maybe...
バーバーシ
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting wiped.
輝ける。バーバーシ
Hang on. Sorry, had to blow my nose. All right. I don't know if I trust Tonalico enough for
望
her.
みを声にせよ。
If she crits, she should be able to kill with her with her quick card. That's a
早く前へ確実に。
that's a big if though.
世の行
We'll
く
see.
手が阻めぬ。踊りは苦手ですが。
Nice, good,
切り伏
okay.
せ
Got the crit we needed. Now if we can get her Noble Phantasm built up, which of course we don't get
我が舌を
any
喜ば
card
せ
for her. That's cool. That's dope.
捉えました。望みを声にせよ。ロササングイス。切り伏せる。
Oh, Miu, please. Miu, why?
この程度。
This should work actually.
我が舌を喜ばせる。
There we go. Okay, everyone's built up.
贖いの網を。
Now just gotta wait till some of the stronger enemies come out, and they'll get a taste of what it means to go against Chaldea. It is not a great time, I'll tell you
よか
that.
ろう。早く確実に足を止め首を立つ。
Norsh, norsh, norsh.
首を立つ。
Damn.
かぬ。
Okay. Miu should do 2k. There's no way she doesn't do 2000, right? Yeah, she must do. There's no
我
way.
が舌をよかろう。
If she doesn't, I'll be, okay. Oh damn, I didn't think Draco would quite be able to do 13k in one hit. Alright, let's take one more enemy off the board here. And then
望
we'll...
みを声にせよ。世の行く手が阻めぬ。足を止め首を立つ。
Oh, okay. That turn went way better than I thought. Is there not gonna be a... Okay, I was gonna say, is there not gonna be like a super strong boss enemy? But there in fact was. Alright. Actually, she can attack... No. Well, whatever. That's okay. Actually, may as well do Draco first, because not a servant. Draco will probably do about 50. 72. Oh, okay. I'll take it.
死に瞬く願いの光星に願いを
Alright, this is AoE, so it's not gonna do that much, but you know, probably do more than a regular attack. Oh, maybe I should have done her first because of the defense lowering. That would have helped Draco's. Nah, man, too late. I forgot. I don't use her that much anymore, so I forgot that she does that. Yeah, she'll probably be better because she has her arts buff on. Oh yeah. I mean, it probably would have worked out either way, but yeah, we good. And we got a lot of spoils. Spoils of war, as they say. The spoils of war. Okay, pretty decent haul. Alright, that's cool. Sure. Why not? I got the golem course. Damn, but I'm beat. Excellent. It seems this version of Russia is well suited to golem making. Oh? Sorry about this, Paxi. You should be. It was damn tough, even with the pickaxe. Alright, I got a little meat. Not much, but it's better than not eating. Very well. I'll keep working to make as many golems as I can in the time we have. Let me know when the rebel army is about to move out. Got it. Shan, come over here and learn this fella scent. Are you sure he can? Good point. You seem like you ain't got much of an odor, to ya. I bet he learns to smell of the earth making up these golems instead. That does seem like it would work better. Alright, I'll await your message. Got it. Okay, let's head back then. Oh boy. I don't have a good feeling about this. Man, you could almost cut the tension with a knife. Of course. This excursion will be nothing like the small-scale skirmishes we've been waging thus far. Not to mention there's a very real risk that we may have to deal with a large number of Opportunity. Adelante! What is it, Chaldeans? Something on your mind? Yes, as a matter of fact. Oh, are we're filling her in? A massacre, huh? True, it'd be dishonest of me to say that the possibility never crossed my mind. But what of it? I have a duty to keep these rebels safe. It falls to me to save the parents attempting to atone for their children's deaths with their own lives. I understand that this is not the sort of majestic act that will stop this nightmarish chain of events. No, definitely not. However, so long as the massacre remains only a possibility and not a certainty, I cannot concern myself with it. I feel like you should be concerned, but we'll see if you're I wouldn't call it nonchalantness about it, because it's really not, but I feel like she should be keeping it in mind.
Do you know what it feels like to be a soldier given food meant for starving children, just so you don't collapse from hunger on the battlefield? Perhaps the truly contemptible thing is neither the Tsar nor the Opportunity, but this very world for making it nearly impossible to grow grain here. The world itself, huh? At any rate, there's still some time before we depart. I will pass on your concerns to the soldiers myself.
Thank you, Adelante.
It's almost more than I can bear, Ritsuka. Like Billy and Beowulf, I have no memory of fighting to restore humanity. But is fighting, saving the world, supposed to be this painful? I cannot tell any longer.
There was a lot of sacrifice that had to be made. Well, so yeah, it is meant to be quite painful. I would say. I would say it's pretty painful. What we saw, friends and civilians in Uruk all be slaughtered by Tiamat and the fucking what their faces. I keep forgetting their names. Yeah. So I mean,
Not a great time.
Metropolitan Macarius, the Tsar wishes to see you.
Does he now? How unusual for him to wake up at this time of day. He must have had a bad dream. Very well, I'll be right there.
Do hurry, please.
If you upset him, even you may not survive his ire.
That could be difficult. It is my job to sway the Tsar's decisions. I cannot simply tell him what he wishes to hear to the exclusion of all else. I must be frank, even if he may not like what I have to say. Isn't that the role of Metropolitan Macarius?
Metropolitan Macarius, huh? May I ask you something, Father?
Of course.
I can't tell what it is you want.
I can't tell what your ultimate goal is. Yeah, he's an interesting fellow.
And I can't tell what you really think.
I desire what you desire, Grand Duchess. You and I wish for the same thing.
Do you?
I promise you that much is true. If I were asked to choose a side, I would absolutely choose yours.
Huh?
Forgive me. That joke was in poor taste. Just the improper remarks of a certain foolish man. Was that Kirei? Take it over a little bit, like, to you, that must have sounded downright abusive. Please forget I said anything. I'm here to do my job, nothing more. Even if I must reduce myself to a pawn in the process. I am here to sing the praises of survival, to offer condolences upon death, to confer blessings upon all manner of life, and to bring salvation to the forlorn souls of this eternal tundra. Right now, that is all I am concerned with, Your Imperial Highness.
I see. Go on. You shouldn't keep the Tsar waiting.
Yeah, and indeed he shouldn't.
Good, he's gone. I still have no idea what that guy's really thinking.
It's strange. I don't distrust him as much as you do.
You're kidding me. He's one of the servants that not even Wodam can control. You know the guys Wodam calls the disciples of the foreign god? In some ways, they're even more troublesome than Chaldea.
That's true. And I know we shouldn't trust them.
Just like we shouldn't trust Koyanskia. But for some reason, I really do feel like Father Macarius is going to stick with us to the end, no matter what.
Huh? Fascinating. I know you're there, Gottlieb.
Are you here to anger the Tsar, Macarius? He's dreaming peacefully now. Don't wake him.
It's my duty as the Metropolitan of Moscow to inform the Tsar how his campaigns are faring. Don't worry, I won't make an ordeal of it. The Tsar allowed his anger to get the better of him not too long ago, and ended up wiping an entire village off the map. He feels very bad about that, you see, so I imagine he'll devote himself to prayer for some time as penance.
Is that all? If you have nothing to say to the Tsar,
Then I assume you have something to say to me.
what is it?
I was just curious how you're feeling, as you've materialized as a servant. After all, you and I are much alike.
Are you?
Neither of us would generally be expected to become a heroic spirit. It's only thanks to finding a suitable human body that we were able to become servants. And it is nice being a servant. No need to worry about wasted time on sleep or meals. But of course, just because it's possible to do so doesn't mean it's pleasant. Gottlieb, you must be tired of doing nothing but playing the piano all day. Now is your chance to fulfill your true purpose as a servant. You are to leave for Yaga Kazan. A band of rebels comprised of ex-nobility has taken the city over. Go there with the opportunity and wipe them all out as quickly as possible.
You want me to leave my piano? What are you thinking?
Worry not. I will handle your duties in your absence. They were mine before you were summoned, after all. Rest assured that the Tsar will be duly pacified while you're gone.
Why do I feel like that's not gonna be the case? Why do I feel like he's up to something? Maybe it's just my general distrust of anything vaguely Kirai related.
Make sure you do a good job, Maestro. If you don't, this lost belt will be subjected to an even more torturous hell.
Was I not summoned to ensure that hell endures? Fine then, I'll kill them all. Make sure the opportunity can keep up with me. Somebody fetch me a bike horn.
Oh shit!
I wish you luck, Gottlieb. Or would you prefer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? Thank you. I shall ensure those who defy the Tsar meet with swift and terrible death.
Let me guess, this is another outfit that never gets available for for the player. Like, this is pretty sick. I'm not a fan of Amadeus's usual look. But this is kind of tight, not gonna lie. Yeah, Mozart doesn't, yeah. Sadly.
Just as surely as my own death that was arranged by the man in grey.
I get that it's technically because of... It's not really Mozart, it's someone using Mozart's body. Unless Gottlieb is another... No, I'm pretty sure it's a different person, I assume. So it makes sense why regular Mozart doesn't have access to it, but still.
Father Macarius. My beloved wife Anastasia has informed me of what has been happening. She tells me you've been traveling the land, spreading peace and preaching my gospel in my stead.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Your Imperial Majesty. It fills my heart with joy to see you doing so well today. If the people living on the frontier of Russia are ignorant of your glory, then I must head there at once to enlighten them. But as you can see, I too am old and frail. I'm afraid I can only serve in your stead for so long. My deepest wish is that your wounds will soon heal, so that you may reassure your subjects in person.
Yes, you're right. You must be the only one who dares to reprimand or criticize me. It is like a dream. Yes, just a good dream. It is like my Russia as it once was. I seek peace all for the sake of love. Anastasia, the light of my life. I will never lose you again. Russia must remain forevermore. Macarius, you are the one man worthy of my trust. Tell me, is the frontier still a lawless, forsaken land?
Not at all, Tsar. The Yaga there know of you, and have nothing but respect and admiration for you. This is thanks entirely to your guards patrolling the land to maintain peace and order. The only problem is that there are not quite enough of them.
I see. Then I shall bolster the Opportunity's numbers. And I shall send them even to the cities in the farthest reaches of the land. Will that do, Macarius?
Indeed it will. That is just what is needed. Do that and all the Yaga will surely be able to receive your grace.
Forgive me, Macarius. I have become something dreadful.
What do you mean, my Tsar?
I have been alive for 450 years, and I will surely continue to live forever. But I am still not strong enough. My glorious Tsar is lacking. I must bring light to all reaches of the world. I must bring love capable of withstanding this blizzard to all the Yaga. And to do that, I must illuminate all those with evil in their hearts. I have received a revelation from a god. Though it may be a god from a distant land, it is still very much like the god we know.
And this god told me to spread the glory of Russia far and wide. To condemn those
worlds that did not end up like our own. They told me to wipe out the so-called proper humanity who did not see fit to save us. To eliminate the cursed stargazers of Chaldea. But alas, I cannot take action against them myself. I have already made the mistake of acting in anger. And in consequence, an entire village is gone.
Those Yaga had abandoned their faith and neglected to pay you homage, Tsar. It was only a matter of time until they gave in to the temptations of evil and fell prey to the blizzard. You need not pity them.
You may be right. And yet, if only I was stronger, this could all have been avoided. The foreign god brought salvation upon this land. It gave us the Tree of Emptiness, and the power with which to fight the other lost belts. Thanks to the foreign god's blessing, the entire world will one day be just like this Russia. I do not care for that power. I may be the rightful ruler of the world, but what would I rule if the entire world were frozen solid? I am the great Tsar. The Tsar cannot make mistakes. The Tsar can never... This time the glory of my great Russia will know no bounds. I will make sure of it. And to do that I'll need the opportunity. My faithful hunting dogs who will lay the groundwork to make my dream possible. Macarius, I am doing the right thing, aren't I? I must not stop now, surely.
Oh, okay. That's what I was curious about. Okay. So it is just another name for Mozart. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Interesting then. I guess because he's an altar, kind of like Ushiwaka in Babylon or Babylonia. Because it's not quite canon to true history, or true history in Fate at least. Of course you are, and of course you must not, Czar. But the time is not yet right for you to awaken. You must let your wounds heal and wait for the day when your eyes will truly open. And that will be a day of feasting and celebration. The day when a new Russia finally blooms. But for now, you must rest and recuperate. You must sleep.
Yes, yes. I cannot hear the piano any longer, but now, Macarius, if that is what you say, then that is what I shall do.
So, I guess maybe in their own way, Caddick, Anastasia, Rasputin, and Amadeus are kind of doing the right thing. Because if... I don't know, okay. I feel like I don't know enough about what they're doing to really say one way or the other. But the way they talk makes it seem like everything would be a lot worse if he were to wake up fully.
We no longer need to worry about the Tsar, or knocking down the tree of emptiness. Will this do, O foreign priestess?
Okay. So she's here. I thought she was just an observer, but I guess not. She does have something to do with what's happening. Well, I mean, obviously, right? I meant observer as in she's just... the eyes for this foreign god is kind of what I was thinking, but she's actually like instigating things, I guess.
I can't tell if she's happy or upset. Even if I can't understand her language, I should at least learn to read her expressions, or I'll never be able to listen to her confessions.
Yeah, what a shame, huh? Okay. I am interested to know more about this foreign god and this priestess, as he called her. Because we've seen her way back in Lost Room. But we've got pretty much nothing other than what he just said. He called her a priestess of the foreign god, so... that's really all, that's all we're working with so far. So hopefully... I mean, I imagine we will learn more. I can't imagine they would just not have her get explained at all. I would think. I would hope. Never know, though. Never know. Okay. Imminent slaughter. Oh, that's a great. Oh, sick. Cool title. Definitely not a concerning title whatsoever. Nope. Definitely not. I can't imagine anything going wrong with a title like that. Can you? Nah, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, before we start it though, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay, sorry for that. Took a couple minutes longer than I intended. Had to stop and exchange greetings with family that's in town for Thanksgiving. Okay. Imminent slaughter. The most innocent of titles. Surely nothing will ever go wrong in a circumstance such as this. Look at all them Castorias. Well, she's Mew. Mew should be fine, probably.
Ready to go, Ritsuka? I've already sent soldiers on ahead to take up positions around the city. We'll begin by eliminating the Opportunity occupying the city.
Then we may start negotiations with the mayor.
They'll likely grow more unwilling to negotiate if the battle drags on, so we must attack swiftly and decisively to break their resolve. Alright, let's go.
Damn, okay, which literally just straight into it. Which, I mean, that is what she said. Go take out the Opportunity fast. But still, was it not I was expecting a little bit more dialogue. Just a little bit. But no, okay. Oh no, Yaga, why? Why couldn't you just not? You're not. Well, they bring this upon themselves, I suppose. Really? Okay, after this, I'm putting some foes on Creamhild. She's still at just her base level 80 stats. I need to foe her up a bit. Cause that was pathetic. I should have done one of each and thrown Miyu in there. Get her built up some. That's fine. Well, there goes Creamhild. So weak, and of course you were up next. Yeah, no, Tonliko, you get out here. All right. You know what? Let's see if with this, if she can do 7900. Okay, not really even all that close. I thought maybe she could do enough, but no. I was a fool. You know, it would help if I put this on too. That'd probably help. A little bit. Just a wee bit. Okay, you better kill. Thank you. Alright, Yaga A. Let's see how they like a nuclear bomb. Yeah, let me just double check what does hers do. Increases attack. That can wait. I'm probably popping this way too early, but whatever. It's fine. Let's do boom, 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 boom. The Bustin' Chain. I think the one in the back is dead, yeah. Wasn't quite able to take out the sabers, though. Which is a wee problem, but one we can deal with. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Unforge, buddy. Unforge. You sadly had no chance at survival when it came to moi. Oh boy. Maybe I should have saved... Let's do this first. Let's do... Apply the Roman trait to that one, and then do this. This should pretty much guarantee the middle one will die. And... hopefully. Okay. We good. Ow. Ow. Rude. Alright. Not quite enough, huh? Okay. That's great. Well, that's alright. Who needs noble phantasms when you have class effectiveness? And that should do it. They should get it done. Nice. Alright. Oh, I should be able to get... Oh no, I already got her to... Right, no, never mind. I forgot I already got the gun lady to Final Ascension. I was like, oh, I can get her. No, I already did that. I did that last time. Yeah, Sugatani. Okay. Before we get into that, let me faux Creamhild. Because she is bugging me heavily. 4-star Berserker, Creamhild. Take foes on. Okay. Alright, her HP is still pretty poor for Berserker, but it's fine for now, I guess. Let's get her attack power up. Alright, that's better. Man, I had to invest in more 4-star foes. I have some tucked away in Second Archive, but I forgot how to access the Second Archive to pull stuff out. I don't know how that works. Actually, let me take a second here. Is it in my room? Oh, formation? Oh, I passion lip. Oh, there it is. Why do they have an inventory thing in the formation? I don't... Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I had some foes tucked away in here. Hang on, let me filter. I only want foes. Pretty sure I tucked some 4-star foes in here. Wait, did I not? No. Or am I looking at... Wait. No, I don't. I thought I had some 4-star ones tucked in here. No, I'm just straight up out of the attack buff 4 stars. Oh. Yeah, I need to get more of those. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. I'll worry about that later. It's fine. We 1,000,000'd her, so she should at least be not useless now. Hopefully. Okay. Start quest. Ha. Yeah, I didn't expect to actually get hit with something that'll do damage.
Boss took out the last of the opportunity. Who are you?
We are those who have sworn to defy Ivan the Terrible and the Opportunity's oppressive regime.
It's the rebel army.
You all knew about the Yaga suffering in the frontier, yet you still kowtowed to the Opportunity and told them about the Yaga who had fled. I understand it's the Yaga way to submit to the strong, and that's what you must do to survive. But there is a price for the choices you've made, and now it's time to pay that price.
Bring us 60% of the food you have stored.
Over half our stock. You can't be serious. We'll all starve to death.
Huh. I know a lie when I smell one. You could hand over 70% and still be just fine.
What? That's absurd.
As long as you lot don't eat greedily, that is.
Huh?
Did you really think you could fool me? I've heard all about how some Yaga communities have essentially separated
Into nobility and commoners.
How foolish. In this frigid tundra, any Yaga who does not receive a fair share of food cannot hope to survive. Did you honestly think you could form a nobility caste whose only role is to sit around and grow fat?
You misunderstand. We would never think to establish a nobility not sanctioned by the Tsar. All we did was divide our roles.
Uh-huh.
Weaklings like the old, the sick, and the orphans are weeded out, leaving the warriors to protect the city, and the rest of us to keep it running.
You're getting up there in age, buddy. You might be, one of those old that get weeded out soon.
That's how we've kept the city safe all these years.
Warriors keeping the city safe? The only thing they're keeping safe is the demonic beast colonies. I also know how they have been shooting Yaga from other villages who happen to cross their path.
Shut your mouth, you furless freak. Those demonic beasts are our quarry.
Deep? Yeah, not so tough now, buddy.
I am speaking to your mare. Stay out of this.
Wait, please. You win. We bring you the food. Please, let's take no more than 30. No, 40%.
50%. Give us half your food, and we'll leave your city in peace.
I assure you this will not be a regular occurrence. Our current circumstances are unusually dire.
I hope you can understand, Mare.
Very well.
I understand Adelante went on the offensive to discourage them from resisting, but she may have gone a bit too far. What do you mean, Holmes? Hostility is running high in the rebel army right now. You can see it in their eyes. Oh boy.
Oh yes, I can tell. I know the glare all too well.
I have seen it aimed my way many a time. By whom, I wonder? It must have been hard for you.
Don't you pity me? Being envied is the mark of a successful man. It wasn't hard for me at all.
Foe, fight! Foe! Foe wishes you luck.
Don't you tell me that, cursed little monster. This is the thanks I get for sharing my bacon with you every morning.
Well, okay. He's on good terms with Foe. That's surprising, actually. I don't know why. I thought Foe would be very hostile, but...
So for the moment, this hostility remains relegated to tongue-clicking and spitting in disgust.
However, it will take but a single spark to ignite a conflagration.
Be careful, Miss Ritsuka.
Oh, here it goes.
Ah! Master!
Who done it? Who did it?
Shut up, I barely bumped into him.
You say that? He's only a child.
We're in a hurry here. I don't have time for this shit.
Don't you fucking dare.
Both of you just settle down.
Shh.
How dare you all revolt like this? It was the Tsar who made it possible for us to survive this world. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for him, you ingrates.
Lady, shut up!
Shut up. Do you know what it's like having to watch the Opportunity murder your little sister? They trampled her with their black horses until her body was just a red smear on the ground.
Oh boy. Lady, you've really gotta learn to shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Only because she was weak and deserved to die. No, it's too late. She already said something that can't be unsaid. Both of you stop it.
Enough. This conversation's over. Get back? Yeah, I mean you too.
Damn it.
Humph.
Are you okay, Mash? No.
Yes, I'm alright.
I'm only watching from a distance after all. Yeah. What do you think you would have done if you were here, Mash?
It's just, this must be so hard. There aren't clearly defined
Lines between the two sides.
both of their own
Justifiable reasons for the choices they've made. True? Yeah.
It's the Opportunity. The Opportunity are here.
Huh? Reinforcements?
Everyone get your rifles ready. Prepare for combat.
I give the orders here. Your rifles stay where they are. Now hurry and get the food out of here.
Thank goodness. I knew the Tsar hadn't forsaken us. This is the end for you traitorous rebels. Tremble in fear. The Opportunity will wipe out every last one of you.
Are you an idiot? What do you think is going to happen here? Your people will be caught in the crossfire.
Huh?
This couldn't have happened at a worse time. There will be a massacre, just as the Vikabron feared. We were hoping to minimize losses on both sides, but now it seems the opposite will be accomplished.
Ooh, I will have to go out and phase. Wait, where's the Vikabron with the golems? Where are they at? What do we do?
Our only option is to head out as quickly as possible, and face the Opportunity far away from the townspeople. But even then, I'm afraid it'll be fiendishly difficult to stop them completely. I only hope a Vikabron makes it here in time.
Billy! Shoot him!
Guess we're just gonna have to do what we can to stop him. Let's go.
Yeah, this will surely go well.
Here come the Opportunity Master. Please be careful.
I see him.
Hostile rebels spotted defying the Tsar. We'll mow them down and return them all to dust.
Let's do this, Ritsuka. I'll hold them off just as long as I can.
We're counting on you, Billy. You're all we've got right now, and I guess Adelante, but... you know. I think she's probably a bit busy keeping her men from killing people.
目標確認。行こう、サファイア。支援はお任せください。わわした。
Although she was the choice to use during this fight, but I like to think that between the two, Billy would be the canon choice. Because again, right there, you don't really... Actually, was she pickable for this fight? She was for the last one. Don't know if she was for this one, though. But either way.
最短、最速の望みを声にせよ。インクルード、殺してやる。
I like to think she'd be trying to keep her men in check and not right with us. Even if she... Okay, yeah, no, we only have to kill like 10, right? Surely we only have to kill like 10 before there's a break, right? Surely, probably. I should have used her buff. Damn. Ah, whatever. Alright, no, wait. Charles over here needs to die. Adelante was choosable. Okay. Still, though, I like to think that Billy would be the better. I don't know. I headcanon that she's in the middle of like commanding her troops and getting the supplies all sorted, and that Billy's, yeah, I don't know. I know that's not how it works, but Steal. Creamhill, you crit. You crazy. I should just start swapping her out immediately. Have you seen Creamhill? Not yet. I need to do that, actually. Haven't seen my room lines. Slaughtering infantry leader. Oh. Well, that's a nice name. Not really. Okay, let's target him. I'm assuming once we take him out is the win condition? Just a random opportunity with a break bar? Would make sense to me if he was the win con. Let's do like there. And hopefully this will crit on the leader. Nice. Okay, yeah, okay, we just have to break his break bar. We good. We good. That was easy peasy. What a bunch of weaklings, am I right? Or am I right? I'm right. Oh yeah. Alright. Imminent slaughter 3. Tree. Okay, a Vika bonus here. You know what? Give me Merly boy. Merlin will do wonders. Okay, I'm just gonna take Creamhill out of the front. She should be pretty close to her bond, right? 69.99. And then you should be at like 9,500. Okay. That's fine. Actually, no, I'll keep Creamhild in front, but I'll instantly swap her out. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta reload. Give me a bit of cover.
I'll heal you.
That'd be just capital, thanks.
It's no use. I'm afraid it's already begun.
Huh?
Oh no. Anakin, no! Ah! Oh, is that Amadeus?
They did it. They did it. Take that, you damn traitors. This is my town, you... Huh?
Yeah. Didn't you hear her warning?
What the... Why, my czar? Goddamn opportunity.
Ugh!
Damn it, die. Die already.
That's not doing much, buddy.
Death to all who resist the czar. Rest in peace.
Gah! Wait, was that our boy? The, like, second in command? Who's always with Adelante?
You bastard.
Oh?
Damn it, this thing packs enough power to stop a demonic beast dead. But these opportunity just won't go down. They're much stronger than the ones from before. Take this.
What the fuck are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? That was a civilian.
What are you, nuts? He had a weapon on him.
Look closer, you idiot. That was a broom.
Fire, fire, fire!
Oh god. You fucking moron.
Damn it.
My arm!
Do not open fire on civilians.
Boss, they've got guns too. And the opportunity are all mixed in among them. We can't just ignore them.
Aim for the opportunity only. That is all I can say.
Right.
I cannot believe I'm tolerating collateral damage.
I mean, it's unfortunate, is all I can say.
Damn it. Where's Mom? Is she alright? She hasn't come outside, has she? No, she's fine. There's nothing happening near her house. What the?
That was a bomb.
The rebel army's bombing us. I don't think so.
And the opportunity are bombing us.
What's going on? Damn it, now there's a fire. Fire. My house is on fire. This is awful. What do we do?
Saving everyone is impossible. For one. To be quite honest with you.
We don't know who started that fire. But if it spreads to the rest of the city...
I believe it was a dust explosion, caused by that group who attacked the grain storehouse earlier. From there, the resulting fire must have reached the warehouse that was filled with oil barrels. But worry not. The blizzard is picking up, so to speak. The fire should go out before it can spread.
Fikibron.
My apologies for being tardy, Master. But with the extra time I took,
I'll now be able to properly contain the situation.
Thank goodness. You know, there's some casualties, but you know, at least, you know, better this than the alternative, I guess.
I am. Everything is in place. Now let's turn the times around, this mess around, shall we? Turn this mess around. Golems activate. Shock Mobile Infinite.
What you... Huh? Now you've done, huh?
Hmm? Oh yeah, you're about to get squished. Hmm? Oh yeah. Ah! Now everyone's gonna run away.
They have 2 orders. Gather up all weapons. Crush the opportunity. The golems are embedded throughout the city, are already on the move thanks to the cores set in place, and the buildings I'm using for material. Fortunately, the city, no in fact every stone wall in this world is imbued with magical energy. In consequence, it's all especially well suited to making golems. Of course, doing so does end up destroying a large number of stone walls and buildings in the process, but I hope you'll agree that it's much better to lose buildings than to lose lives.
Yeah. No, I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
While I'm on the subject, I should also mention that I was able to keep the fire from spreading by having my golems destroy the surrounding buildings. I had no idea you could use golems like this. No wonder it took you so long to get ready. I do apologize for that. I only wish I had begun setting the cores a little sooner. Is there anything else you'd like me to do, Master?
No, I think that about covers it. I think we're good.
I'm glad to hear it. That makes my that makes all my hard work worthwhile.
He really was the perfect summon for this particular Lost Belt, huh? he really just happened to be the most perfect summon. But, bit convenient, if you ask me. Why does Merlin's face look like that? Am I the only one who thinks he looks weirdly different than his normal outfit? Like his facial structure? Just me? Okay. Maybe I'm crazy. It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised.
了解我が舌を喜ばせろ
Having a bad time at the blackjack table. Yeah, it completely changed how he looked. Or not completely changed, but I don't know, something about his face looks different. I cannot tell you what it is. Maybe it's because... I guess maybe it's because his hair is tucked back on the one side, whereas with his normal outfit, he's... I don't know. Something just is off there. I can't tell you what though.
了解
Wait, what happened to me instantly taking Creamhild out? Well, whatever. Merlin. There you go. Good boy. Let's do... Yeah, let's get Creamhild out. Give me... Ash.
仲間がいるのは良いことですほんの少し工夫を
Then
ハッピーエンドの話をしよ
完璧に
yeah.
荒ぶる獣の抱擁を
Maybe I could use the Mystic Code spell to boost attack for everyone.
う。魂
But
のあ
it's
りかを見せよ
fine.
う。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
It's alright.
楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は今一つに。
Alright.
見るがよい。これが貴様ら
That
の
was
繁栄の子だ。
actually rather easy.
この空を切り裂く
I thought
流星のきらめきである。
I thought the third node for this
生物アウレア。
section would have been harder, but it was
勝利の
what
代
it
償
wasn't.
あなたの涙をひとしずく。
Well, not that I can complain about that. I will take an easy road. Very well, that should do it. Now then, let us make a cautious retreat. I've placed golems all throughout the city. I can't promise there'll be no more injuries, but at least there should not be further deaths. That's all we can ask for. Eep! Please don't kill. Huh? Yeah, he's not gonna touch you! Hey, that's my weapon! She's gonna go around yoinking the weapons. I could come back with that. Good. How's the food coming along? Yeah, we're almost done thanks to the golem's help. Although we've lost almost a third of what we had originally meant to take. It will have to be enough. Rebel army, it's time to make a retreat. I think Cabron really is. I already said it like 5 minutes ago. I'm not gonna say it again, but it was a rather convenient summon.
That's a signal to retreat, Master.
Good. The opportunity should prioritize the golems over us. Let us take this opportunity to retreat as well. He'll be okay, he'll be fine. What the hell am I saying? So what if it is fine? I can't visit her now. I already gave up on this town. I abandoned it. Besides, the last bit of food I left her has got to be gone by now. Hey, you. Paxi, you traitor. I knew you joined the rebel art. Forget about that. What about my mom? Is she okay? Your mother? Oh boy. What are you, stupid? Your mother's dead. All because you joined the rebel army. We gathered as many rocks as we could and stoned her to death ourselves. You shouldn't have said that. It would have never happened if you hadn't been so weak. Oh boy, you shouldn't have said that, buddy. Now it's your turn to die, you piece of... Yeah, deserved. That can't be. No, you're lying. You're... No, I know he wasn't lying. Oh boy. I should have known all along. I should have known this city would never let a traitor's family go unpunished. Of course they were gonna kill my mother when I gave up on this place. No. No, no, no. This is not my fault. It's not. The rebellion's in the right. These Yaga are all sinners. We should never have lived in this city. This place always scared me ever since I was a kid. They've always been so ruthless with the weak. Dad used to be the captain of the city's guards. But when he petitioned the opportunity for more food on the city's behalf, they killed him on the spot. The city is trash. Worse than trash. Why couldn't Mom just leave? It's my fault she's... No.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's the retreat signal, Paxi. Can't stay.
Damn it,
Paxi, what are you doing? Come on, we're leaving.
Huh?
Ah, shit, there's still some opportunity left. Go on and bring up the rear, hurry.
I'm sorry.
Paxi?
Where's he going?
Let's go, Master. It seems Paxi is going his own way now.
What happened?
Paxi. Some dickhead got in his head. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
What's wrong?
It's almost time for our inspection.
Oh yes, what's his name? Kashtaria.
Wodheim.
Wodheim. That's it. I'm told he's a mage from a very old, distinguished family.
There's plenty of mages from old families. That's nothing special. Wodheim's just a real deal. He's got the lineage, the skill, and the confidence. I hate to admit it, but there's no better choice for leader than him. The Cryptors are supposed to be competing to see which lost belt comes out on top. But we pretty much all know that he's gonna end up winning.
You mean at this point in time?
Yeah, at this point in time.
Good, I'm glad to see you still got some fight left in you.
Huh?
Oh, is it Canis? Oh. I don't know why I thought it'd be someone else.
For a while there, I thought we'd scared you off for good.
Dude, just chill.
Stand down, Opportunity. She is our guest. She is no threat to the Tsar.
I might be, depending on what you guys have been up to.
If your king turns out to be a useless third-rate weakling, I'm taking him and this whole lost belt down.
Please stop trying to provoke us. I respect the effort it must have taken to cross the sea in storms, just to pay us a visit. But I can't say I approve of you trying to stir up unnecessary trouble. Fighting now benefits no one. Besides, I'd hate to have to cut the number of Wodheim's precious divine servants from 3 to 2.
Oh, Gaddick, I don't know, buddy.
Well, listen to you. And here I thought you were just another weakling. Hey, Grand Duchess. Is he just acting tough because you're here?
Or has he just been keeping his fangs hidden all this time?
Do you really need to ask, Canis? It's both.
I see. So he's scared and foolhardy, huh? I like that.
It means he's still got plenty of room to grow.
What do you want? We don't have anything noteworthy to report. Everything's going fine. You call this fine?
Yours is the only lost belt where the Tree of Emptiness hasn't taken root. I am guessing, even though he isn't like awake to go just tear it out, he's still somehow, the Tsar that is somehow resisting its power.
Hell, yours hasn't even sprouted yet. No wonder my master's concerned. Why do you think he sent me here?
What are her ears supposed to be? Or I think those are ears. I saw them move.
He was worried a weakling like you wouldn't be up to the challenge.
Common assumption, horse ears. Okay. Umamu's. Now I'm just imagining this giant of a woman among all those Like relatively small horse girls from Uma. That'd be funny.
I'm doing great. Might be a slow start, but it's not exactly anything new for me. My caster and I are gonna be the last ones standing when this is all over. That won't change. I know the Tree of Emptiness isn't taking root. That's because the Tsar doesn't get why he needs it yet. But it's only a matter of time until he does. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep laying my groundwork. Ever played Reversi? No, I guess you wouldn't have. Well, let's just say I'm playing the long game. Things will switch up down the line. You've got harsh eyes. I can see your ambition in them.
So you're sucking up to your king while waiting for your chance to turn the tables on him, huh?
Fine then.
If you can actually put one over on Wodime, that'll make for one hell of a show. Alright, I'll tell him there's no problem in Russia.
This Lost Belt's foundations might suck, but its king is as monstrous as they come. Yep, I took a peek at him, and he's quite a beast. I don't even think our own demiurge could take him. Make sure you get a good jump on the other cryptors, Cadix Semlupus.
You want to look good for your woman, don't you? I think it's sweet, a master and a servant being a couple. Well, that's quite the assumption.
Once you've made it official,
I'll pop over and make her my woman right in front of you. Arm? You? Okay. I mean, Caddick might be okay with that. I don't know what he's into. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh.
How vulgar. Uncultured boar. I despise your kind. Well, ain't that a coincidence?
I can't stand a woman who can't do a damn thing for herself getting fawned over all the time. You sure she can't do anything for herself? You sure about that?
Are you lonely or something, heinous? Need someone to talk to? If it's a tea party you're looking for, I'll grab you a chair right now. Sure thing. I'll be glad to take you up on that one,
Little Miss Grand Duchess ain't around. And hey, listen to that biting wit of yours.
How come you keep that under wraps most of the time? Let's just say I know there's a time and a place for everything. Now is that all you have to say? Yeah, that's it. Oh hey, one more thing. Are those proper human history guys still here? I'm pretty sure David said they'd be showing up here in Russia. I'm handling them as we speak. They'll be out of the picture soon enough. The hell? You mean you still haven't killed them? Tell you what, I'll do you a favor while I'm here and take care of them for you.
No, he's good.
I don't think so. This is my lost belt they came to. And that makes them my quarry. Mine to deal with as I see fit. Is that so? You sure are pushing your luck, aren't you, human?
Almost like looking at myself back when I was still living.
Fine, Caddick.
I'll see how far that arrogance of yours carries you. You're right, Russia is your game board after all. You just do your best to get first place. But be careful you don't get taken by surprise. Methinks he's gonna get taken by surprise. Something tells me. If you pull it off, maybe then I'll join you for your little tea party. Bye. Have a good time.
What an obnoxious servant. If you hadn't been here to stop me,
I would have ended up killing Canis myself. Ah, that would have been an interesting battle.
We don't need any more trouble right now. And we don't want to bother the Tsar either.
I wonder if our heroes from the Age of Gods are as rude as she is. Not all of them, but I mean, quite a few probably are.
I can't stand how she looks down on us either. Yeah, I know, it's all my fault. Yes, it is.
And when something reflects poorly on you, it reflects poorly on me as well.
I understand why that is,
But it only makes me angrier.
I still have some tea leaves Pepe gave me. I know you servants don't need that sort of thing, but I hope it'll at least put you in a better mood.
That will depend on how it tastes.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you've got it rough, don't you, Katic? Bro's fighting for his life. He's trying to keep his servant? If that's all she is to him? You know, we'll see.
シテンさん、アナスタシアさん、その他
We'll see about that.
新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。
Alright, I think I'm gonna stop
先輩、
there, though. I'll probably end up changing the title of this stream, because we did not, in fact, commit regicide. Not yet, at least. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. At least I'm pretty sure regicide applies to Tsarhoods as well, or Tsardoms, because they're technically a monarch, like a king or queen or emperor. So I'm pretty sure regicide applies to Tsars. I think. I assume so.
やあ、いらっしゃいだね、マスター
It
君。
does okay. I thought so, because they're essentially just
それ
a
とも盛大にリソースを使うのかな？
What was it doing? Oh, right. I wanted to go to my room. I wanted to check out Creamhild. Right quick while I'm thinking about it. 4-star Berserker. Get a Crim.
何？
I don't know. What?
そう。それで？今、あれの話をしなかった？してない？気のせい。
Mhm.
そう。ならいいけど。
Right?
いい、マスター。私の前で二度とあの忌々しいジークフリートとやらの話はしないで。忘れたから。私、もう頭の中からすっかり忘れたから。
Wasn't her whole thing is that she ended up becoming a heroic spirit because of what she did to avenge Siegfried? But she doesn't want... I guess she doesn't have memory of Siegfried? Oh, okay, I see. I see, okay.
それは当然だけど、あれは自己満足だったのかしら。
Yeah, sure.
正当な復讐だったのかしら。まあ、どっちでもいいか。マスター、もしジークフリートがいるなら、会ってみたいわ。話してみようと思うの。
Yeah,
ついてきてくれる？
I'm I'll be there.
聖杯。別にいいわ。聖杯に願って復讐
You
して
like
た
that
ら
you're crazy?
私もここまでひねくれなかったと思うけど、
I mean,
そういう自分が案外好きだったりするのよ。
I mean, hey, you know, if you like being cuckoo, then you know, that's your prerogative, I guess.
マスターとの関係。ええ、良好ね。とても良好だと思うわ。
yeah, I guess you wouldn't have.
良好よね。
We have to have some compatibility, I suppose.
召喚できるはずがないもの。
I mean,
出発しないの？兵は神速を尊ぶものよ。嫌いなもの。ああ、そうね。話を聞かない人とか、人の感情を理解できない人とか、勝手に突っ走る人とか。
her older brother,
あと
huh?
人を騙して弱点を聞いてきたくせに、お前に何がわかるって言いたげだった嫌味男とか兄とか、嫌いな人はたくさんいるわよ。人生って素敵ね。
Is it? Is life great? It didn't sound great. That very much did not sound great. I'll be honest. I mean, okay. You've had it tough, huh, Creamhild? I'm going to assume that life's great line was probably sarcastic.
なんでしょう、ジークフリート様。愛してもいなかった妻に何かご用ですか、この野郎。触らないでください、英雄が感染します。私は所詮バーサーカーの身の上ですので、あなたのように大変ご立派な英雄様が気にかける存在ではありませんよ。それではこれにて失礼します。
Okay, so she likes how she turned out, but also is ashamed to be near him when she's a selfish berserker?
あなた、私の関係者の匂いがするわね。名前は？
Oh, I didn't expect her to have
ジー
a line talking to
ジ
Sig.
ークっていうの。悪いこと言わないわ。
Makes sense because I saw his was it his noble phantasm?
シュミットとかそのあたりで妥協しなさい。さもないと。
He turned
何
into
か英雄っぽい
Siegfried. Well, I'll see what that's about when
満足して死ぬ羽目になるわよ。
I watch Apocrypha. So don't say anything about it.
待ちなさい。今あなた目をそらしたわね。待ちなさい。ちょっと待ちなさい。はい。
I was more taking it jokingly, literally, like not
じり聞かせてもらうわよ。
like pointing out the hypocrisy in what she's saying.
あなたがやらかしたことを
Yeah. Well, not really hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is not the right word. It's not really hypocrite. Well, I mean, it is actually, but yeah.
好きなもの。
I wasn't literally taking her seriously,
好きなもの。
or literally taking her literally.
好きなもの。何があったかしら。期待されるような人は別に何も好きではないわ、きっと。
Yeah, I believe you.
ま
Sure.
だ好きよ。
No,
文句ある？ないわよね。
no, you're fine. You can. I mean,
黙っ
hey,
ていてよ。
you did horrible things to avenge him. So it makes sense that you'd still love him.
主従というよりは
accomplices? Accomplices.
あなたが重犯か私が主犯かは議論の余地があると思うけれど。
Maybe I should be worried about that, but it's fine. Probably. It's probably fine. Let's see. Is there anyone else who I haven't done their voice line for that's interesting? I did some of Siegfried's, but I never did it after getting Creamhild. Maybe do Siegfried.
Master, 背中には回らないでくれないか。
Oh, because you got stabbed in the back?
良くないのだ。
No. Understandable.
背を隠すことはできない。呪いなのでな。マスター、すまないが背後を警戒してほしい。
Okay.
俺が正面を防ぐ。
Maybe I didn't do any of his lines.
俺はマスターを信じよう。
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Because it seems like it's going through all of the 1 through 5 bonds first.
それでいい。どうやら何かあったようだ。どうあれ、邪悪は許せない。俺の価値観がずれてさえいなければだが、まさかあのホムンクルスにそこまで担わせてしまうとは。申し訳ないことをした。本人にとっては
I probably shouldn't
それこそが誇りなのか。
read what he's saying about
止め
Sig.
ることができないならば、せめてこの魔剣で道を切り開くとしよ
う。Okay.
君は、そうか。これも何かの縁というものだろう。俺の力など微々たるものだが、役立つなら幸いだ。俺はあなたのサーバントだ。
Yeah.
時として
I'm waiting for the Creamhild lines.
俺はマスターがあなたならば、俺は全てに従うだろう。
Surely he has some, right?
特にな。俺はマスターを信じよう。君に背中を。俺はあなたの。
Really?
マスターがあなた。
He doesn't have lines for... Okay. Okay. That's weird. He does. Okay. He gets one next Valentine. Okay, so not yet. Well, not yet in NA, but in JP he does. Okay. Because, yeah, usually it will go through each unique one once, and then it'll randomly cycle once you've seen all of them. But I didn't get one for her, and then it started cycling, so I was like, weird. Okay. So a couple months, not too long. Anyway, like I said though, that's gonna do it for the story today. I just wanted to go and look at the Creamhild lines, and I got interested in the Siegfried lines, even though Siegfried ended up not being anything. Yet. Speaking of Valentines, I know I said I might pull for Tiamat on New Year's. I might wait till Valentine's and pull for Andromeda. Like I've said before that I want her, but I went and looked at her again, and like even if she's not good, I don't know, she's cute. I kind of want Andromeda, so maybe if I can stop myself from pulling for Tiamat, that is. We'll see if I can hold myself back from that, but hopefully, we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and get Tiamat in like one poll. That'd be great. But yeah. Nah, we'll see. Again, maybe I'll have one of those random strokes of luck, but I shouldn't bet on it. Is the thing. I have a bad habit of betting on my random strokes of luck, and yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. So we'll see. But for now, thanks for hanging out. And when she oh, is Andromeda? Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Andromeda. Precision Andromeda. Yes, there goes the sun of lineage. Oh, interesting. It's a weird family. Weird family dynamic. Andromeda's Perseus' wife, their great grandparents suppose his father. Yeah, is the gods with their long lifespans getting it on with. Yeah, it's just yeah. Looking at Greek mythology with, you know, God mixed, you know, godly Greek mythology family trees are always interesting. that's the word for it, right? Interesting. Not fucked up. A little bit fucked, maybe a little fucked up, but interesting. Yeah, okay. That's weird. Does she have lines in regards to Heracles because obviously she's out in JP for the last almost 2 years now, right? So does she have lines with Heracles? Yes, okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah. If I can make it past New Year's and early January and get to Valentine's Day and have some Saint Courts, I'll probably pull for her. Like like I said, I already wanted her, but that's also just another thing to add to my interest, just to see new servants having lines for older ones. Yeah, yeah, understandable. But yeah, anyway. Like I was saying, thanks for hanging out. I was gonna stream tomorrow, but then I remembered it was Thanksgiving, and I was like, I probably shouldn't stream on Thanksgiving. Yeah. See, yeah. I just didn't know if he'd already done that, because I didn't know how old Creamhild was in regards to, like... Yes, I didn't know if they'd ever had time for that or not, or... Yeah. But... Anywho. Thanks for hanging out. Yes. So, Friday will be the next stream. Finally jumping back into Extella, because, hadn't done an Extella part since May, which my bad. You know, that's my bad, but yeah, so that should be fun.
But for now, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.